hope you're feeling spooky today, because today we are back reacting to some spooky animations. If these animations don't make you bend your fingers back, you'll get a full refund, whatever that means. The first animation we're gonna react to is by, once again, Llama Arts. Of course, you know who Llama Arts is, don't you? If you don't, he makes animations with this creepy guy in it all the time. He's always here, and guess what? Now he's back. I highly suggest you go check out A College Horror Story 2 animated, okay, first, before I react to it, because I do like to pause and talk about it. But overall, check out Llama Arts, but I really want to see this one. I believe last time we reacted to the creepy Deep Web Story 2. This creepy McGee was back in the Snapchat animation one. Anyway, let's see what it's about. Guys, turn that volume up, all right? Don't chicken out. Because I'm not doing it, I swear.
Back when I was in college, me and my best friend Miko heard a rumor that her dormitory was haunted.
Oh no, not this guy again. Don't trust him.
Staying there, so I was skeptical.
Oh my god, who's he's already caught into one of them. Does he got weird shoes on again? That's what I remember him having weird shoes, and he bothered people.
I didn't encounter anything in the 2 years of staying there, so I was skeptical. I could see why the rumor started. Our dorm was kind of creepy. And
yeah, it's got spider webs.
It was true.
What kind of janitor you got over here?
I placed a hot cup of coffee in the sink and said, "If this cup magically empties itself by the time we get back from school, I'll believe you. Deal. Want to bet on it?" "Come on, you won't bet on it because you know you'll lose." When I arrived home, I noticed Miko was asleep. It seemed quite weird, as he would normally be playing games or cooking in the kitchen. I put my bag on the table and noticed the cup in the sink. I knew it.
Still there.
I said to myself. I started to pour the coffee away when my phone vibrated. "Why are you calling me?"
Can I just say, Llama Arts, every time I watch your videos, your animation gets better. It's really good.
I thought perhaps he left his phone at school. I answered. "Hello?" "Hey, just eat without me tonight if you're hungry. I'm still at the store getting food supplies for next week." Grab some coffee, I noticed we're almost out. Oh, and I tried looking for that green sauce you put in your homemade burgers.
How did this happen?
No luck, though. But, wait, another checkout just opened.
Run!
I'll cook tonight.
Run while you can, weird shoot guy!
I was confused. My eyes darted around the room as I tried to gather my thoughts. That's when I realized something.
It's hot again? Wait. Why did that get me so bad?
No.
No! Let the weird guy with his weird shoes live! Oh man, that was freaking scary.
Hey, I hope you're hungry. Oh.
Oh, not this again. Don't trust him. I mean, oh no, that must have been why so he was normal before this. Oh. Basically, what we've learned is don't go to college or else you'll die. I like the comments. Good to see that guy has stopped harassing people on Snapchat, okay? I really do hope he got himself some new kicks, because those were crusty. How the heck is the coffee still hot after a whole day? That is a very valid point that I did not think of. All right, the next one we're gonna be reacting to is by Wansei Entertainment. Oh, again, guys, we react to them, you know, well, I wouldn't say often. We don't really do this that much, but if you don't know who Wansei Entertainment is, they do a lot of horror animations. Go check them out. Another fantastic channel. This one's True Childhood Horror Story Animated.
When I was 8 years old, I used to live in my grandma's house in Ecuador.
Okay, it's already terrifying.
Many of the neighbors would talk to my parents about seeing weird stuff in the house, like shadows moving around the windows when we weren't home. The first thing that would come to our heads was that someone must have broken into the house, but nothing would ever be missing. Of course, they didn't think that there was someone breaking in. They were sure that our house was haunted. Everyone even refused to come inside for parties or any other special occasion.
Oh my God,
they told us to get a priest and to get rid of any bad spirits. We didn't take their warnings as something important because my parents don't believe in those kinds of things.
I mean, I really don't either,
I would hear
to be
someone
honest.
going up the stairs at night. Our stairs were really old, so they would make a loud sound when someone would step on them.
I can relate to this so much. This actually happens to me on a daily basis. I will be sitting in my living room and I will constantly hear noises outside, and it's actually every day. Like, I hear the same banging noise outside every day. I don't know where it comes from, but I always hear it and it always freaks me out, okay? And like we got those like sliding glass doors too, so like, you know, when you don't have the blinds open and it's nighttime, like it's scary. It's scary to think that someone's staring through your window and you hear those loud noises at night, okay? So I think I got the same ghost.
However, when I checked, there was nothing. I would just run to my bed and cover my head with the sheets until I fell asleep.
Maybe it's just a fat ghost.
One night, someone started knocking on the door really hard and screaming.
Oh no.
We got really scared as it was 12:30 a.m. and everyone was asleep by then in our neighborhood.
Yeah, it's haunted. Get out while you still can.
It was rare that someone would be up at that time. My dad took his shotgun and told my mom and me to stay in my room and not move.
That's a good idea.
I was scared for my dad's safety, but I felt relieved when my dad said my neighbor's name.
Oh,
he informed
it's
us
the
that
weirdo.
a water pipe had broke in our backyard and the water was spraying his house and broke one of his windows.
Oh, what?
He was nice about the situation.
That's some strong
and
water.
He even said he'd help us fix the pipe. My dad got the shovels, as the pipes were underground, and we had to dig to see what was wrong and how we could fix it. As we started digging, they realized that they needed other materials, and they went to get it, leaving me alone in the backyard.
Oh no, why would you stay there? Go
There was barely any
inside.
light back there. The only source of light we had was the moon, and one light post a block away from my house.
A whole block?
I was pissed off. I mean, how could they leave an 8-year-old boy there by himself in the dark?
Exactly, rightfully.
But I didn't say anything about it. About 10 minutes had gone by since they left, and I was wondering what was taking them so long.
They just went on down to the Home Depot,
They were only
I guess.
getting some materials after all. But as I was going to go back inside, I saw something moving really fast at the corner of my eye. I
it's
froze.
a ninja. Please tell me it's a
I wanted to
ninja.
run, but I couldn't. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't.
It's a
All I could
ninja.
do was move my eyes. I started to freak out, looking around to see what the hell was running around me. I didn't see anything. It was as if there was nothing there at all.
Wait a minute. Where's the water in this story? They said a water pipe broke. I just noticed there's actually no water. Fishy.
Looked to my right, and I saw something that haunts me to this very day.
Oh my God.
It was a demon, in my opinion. It was so tall, around 7 or 8 feet tall. It had long, skinny legs with a really buff body. It also had very long spiral horns.
He's like, you know what? Since you complimented me, I won't eat you, okay? He looked at great figure. He was beautiful.
His eyes shined in the dark.
That's terrifying.
I still couldn't move. The thing ran by me, looked at me, but it didn't do anything to me. It just looked at me.
There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts.
I've never seen one so big or one that walks.
Is that a goat? Yeah, man, what they're feeding them these days is crazy, man. When you try to be rational, it's just a goat. It's fine. It'll go away. There's something wrong with my goat.
Legs like a human. It ran, and I hid behind a big tree by my neighbor's house.
Oh,
Finally, I could move. I yelled at the top of my lungs while crying hysterically.
Yeah, I guess you would be paralyzed.
With a shotgun in hand and asked me what was wrong. I explained what I saw to him, but he didn't believe me.
Of course not.
But someone did. My neighbor told me that he thought nothing happened to me because I'm a kid. As time passed, I slowly got over it. I moved from that house and moved to New York. My grandparents sold the house, and I left that experience in the past. However, that's not where this story ends.
Oh no.
In my sophomore year in high school, I had a nightmare. The thing that I saw that night was in it this time.
Goats.
I could only see its head as it was hiding behind the big tree. He said 3 words that'll haunt me until my time comes. It said, "You can't hide." I woke up from my nightmare and headed to school. While in school, at around 12:30 p.m., there was an announcement. A classmate of mine had been killed in front of my school by a car without brakes. I turned pale as I thought my nightmare may have something to do with the incident.
No.
I was scared, and
how could that doesn't even make sense at all.
I told my parents about it, but this time they took me to a priest, and he said he'd give me something in 3 days. Every single day I had the same nightmare until my priest gave me a blessed cross, and I haven't had any nightmares about the thing anymore. However, every night I sleep with the covers over my head. Call me a coward or anything you want, but the thing still hasn't left my mind.
The power of Christ compels you! God, that's
Those
scary.
3 words haunt me till this day, making me wonder when I will forget or move on from the thing.
I never trusted goats again, and neither will I. Smash like if you hate goats now. Long, skinny legs with a buff body. Demon be skipping leg day. Hey, don't skip leg day, Demon. Just because you're a demon doesn't mean you don't have to work out, okay? It says 3 words that'll haunt me till my time comes. Ooh. Okay, so apparently featuring the same grandma is True Grandmother Horror Story Animated. We've already done Play Granny so many times. You know, grandmas are basically off limits. Like, you're not allowed to have grandmas because they'll eventually haunt you. I'm sorry, that's just the rules. My grandmother tried to kill me.
It was April of 2007, and my birthday was approaching.
I like that once Easter egg in there.
Most of my family had already told me the gifts I would receive.
Dang, this family's always
like
getting haunted. Look, it's the same family. They got talking about Wii.
My grandmother didn't tell me anything.
He's like, 64! Hey, ever seen that video? It's old. That's an old viral video. Oh, man.
My grandmother
getting a Wii is like the best thing ever. I remember when I got mine.
My grandmother had always been a strange woman. She wasn't very talkative, but I liked to hear the stories she told. They were creepy, but intriguing. When I was a young girl, I used to walk on the fence in my high heels with a basket. That's terrifying at 12 o'clock at night. She was going to give me a book. She didn't show it to me, nor did she tell me what it was about. Once my birthday rolled around, I was opening gifts from my loved ones.
Aww.
When I got to my grandmother's present, I opened it up and I saw a book with a pentagram carved into its front cover. I picked it up and thought nothing of it, because at the time, I didn't know what the shape was or what it meant.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Connection, guys. We have made a connection, a link in this case. The grandma summoned that demon over there. Look at this, the book she used to do it. We are onto something.
As soon as I grabbed it, though, everything went pitch black.
No wonder why the goat came after the kid.
My family was surrounding me, and my mom was scolding my grandmother about giving me the book.
Does she know about this book?
My grandmother looked at me, but her eyes were evil looking.
She's like, your days are over, mister.
Night when I went to bed, I was having a pretty good dream. But suddenly, something woke me up. I looked around and saw nothing.
She's got long, bony fingers.
Then, suddenly, I saw a shadowy figure in the doorway looking at me. This wasn't a case of sleep paralysis because I was able to move. But that didn't comfort me because that meant it was real life.
It's the same eyes and everything.
The figure crept closer and closer to me. When I looked closer at the figure, I saw gray hair and crooked teeth.
Why? Why does Grandma do these things?
My grandmother. I screamed and ran past her, but she grabbed me and tossed me back. I noticed she had something in her hand, but I couldn't tell what it was.
Oh.
I saw one of my toys that I had gotten a few years ago, picked it up, and threw it at her.
Oh,
she fell to the ground, and I ran past her, telling my
knock Grandma out. This is just like the game.
My parents called the police, and they got there and arrested her.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird
The thing
though,
she had in her hand was a knife.
Yeah, okay, she deserved it.
She was planning on killing me. To this day,
why?
I wonder what would have happened if that toy wasn't lying there.
That must have been Granny before she, like, you know, got so old. Smash the like if your grandma wants to kill you. All right, last but not least, we reacted to a disturbing true Snapchat. I think the demons got me. Got my tongue. A disturbing true Snapchat story 2 animated. And again, I don't know. I guess I missed this one. How did I miss this one? This is by the Weirdo McGee here. Once again, with the weird freaking kicks, boy. All right, here we go.
This is a short but terrifying story of something that happened when I was Snapchatting a friend. I'm pretty young, I'm only 13, still
This is why people stop using Snapchat.
A girl I really liked had just recently started snapping me selfie pictures, and we started messaging each other.
What kind of food is that?
One night when I was watching TV, she sent me a snap of herself laying in
He does not fail to bring those amazing shoes everywhere he goes.
One night when I was watching
Surprised he got a number with those shoes on.
TV, she sent me a snap of herself laying in her bed without a caption. I sent a message saying, "What's up?"
What up,
She sent another identical picture, this time with a caption saying, "Not much, you?" She set the timer to 10 seconds, so it gave me plenty of time to analyze the picture.
Oh god, what's in the picture?
Bedroom in the background. and the dark outline of a person standing by her window.
Oh no, not the goat again.
I quickly sent a response message.
This is obviously by Llama Arts, by the way.
Is that your brother by the window? She sent another identical snap, this time captioned,
"It's your brother the goat demon, huh?
In this picture, the figure at the window was closer, and I could see a hand.
But is it the same picture?
I closed the snap before the timer even ran out so I could tell her quicker.
Yeah,
I said, "There's somebody at your window, turn around."
Oh my god, that's actually really scary.
She opened my snap almost immediately, and then I didn't hear from her again on the app. I grew more and more worried as the minutes passed. I texted her a few times to no avail. I tried calling her a few times to no avail as well.
This is the first girl that's liking me for my shoes. I can't lose her now.
Otherwise, I would have called her parents. It wasn't until midnight when I was already laying in bed that she finally texted me back.
Oh no.
She explained the whole situation. As soon as she looked at her window and saw the person standing there, she screamed. And that caused the person, who turned out to be a 20-something-year-old man, to open the window and jump into the room.
Oh my god! He got weird shoes too!
She ran to her parents' room and woke her dad, who went to her room to find nothing but an open window. It wasn't exactly a personal story of mine, but it freaked me out nonetheless.
He's like, "I'll go save you."
The only thing that saved my friend from whatever could have happened was the fact that I was able to see the window through her selfies.
Stuff like that just terrifies me. Even the bunny's sad. That's that kind of stuff that really like scares me. I think about this a lot. When you stare into the mirror, I'm always scared of something being behind me. This is why I don't get on Snapchat. Yeah, good point. Why do people leave their window open with no blinds or anything? My point exactly. Put some freaking blinds on there, you crazy people, and get some new shoes. Oh wait, we solved the mystery. I was the guy at the window. Today's script of the day goes to Galaxy Studios.